You have tried every cream, every cleanser, every retinol, every facial. Your dermatologist hands you a prescription that works briefly and then stops. The breakouts return, the eczema flares, the rosacea creeps across your cheeks. You are treating the problem in the wrong organ. The acne on your face is rarely a skin condition. The rash on your arms is rarely a skin condition. The chronic redness is rarely a skin condition. They are signals from somewhere else entirely. Today, the 7 signals your skin is sending about the real source of your inflammation. The #1 signal almost no dermatologist will ever mention. Welcome back to Inflammation Nation. Today we are exposing the gut-skin axis. Your skin is your largest organ, and it is in constant biochemical communication with your gut. The microbiome in your intestines manufactures dozens of compounds that travel through your bloodstream and influence skin cell turnover, oil production, immune behavior in skin tissue, and inflammatory tone across your entire dermis. A 2024 paper in the journal Microorganisms confirmed that the composition of the gut microbiome is one of the strongest predictors of inflammatory skin conditions in adults. The skin, in other words, is a windscreen for the gut. Here are the 7 signals to read. Signal 7. Persistent forehead breakouts. The forehead is closely linked in traditional and functional medicine to small intestine health. Persistent breakouts across the forehead, particularly cyclic outbreaks that flare with diet, often indicate small intestinal bacterial overgrowth or food sensitivities driving inflammation that surfaces on the skin. Removing gluten, dairy, and high-sugar foods for 30 days often clears the forehead even when topical treatments have failed. Signal 6. Chronic redness across the cheeks. Cheek redness is often associated with stomach acid issues and disrupted bile flow. The skin signals that something earlier in the digestive cascade is not functioning. Low stomach acid prevents proper protein digestion, and undigested protein fragments contribute to systemic inflammation that surfaces as cheek redness or rosacea. Supporting digestion with bitter foods, apple cider vinegar before meals, and adequate chewing often improves the condition within weeks. Signal 5. Jawline and chin breakouts that follow hormonal patterns. The lower face is the skin's reflection of reproductive and adrenal hormone balance. Breakouts that flare predictably before menstruation or during stress episodes indicate the gut microbiome is involved in hormone metabolism gone wrong. The estrobolome, a specific subset of gut bacteria, regulates the recycling of estrogen. When that bacterial population is disrupted, estrogen metabolites accumulate and trigger lower face breakouts. Plant fiber from a wide variety of vegetables and legumes feeds the estrobolome and clears the pattern over time. Signal 4. Dry, flaky, or eczematous patches behind the knees and elbows. These regions of thin skin are particularly responsive to internal inflammation. Persistent eczema in these areas is one of the strongest external markers of leaky gut and food sensitivity. Removing common inflammatory foods and supporting gut barrier integrity with bone broth alternatives like miso, plus fermented foods, plus glutamine-rich vegetables, often clears these patches within 60 days when topical steroids have failed. Signal 3. Under-eye darkness and puffiness that does not respond to sleep. Persistent dark circles and morning puffiness around the eyes are commonly mistaken for sleep deprivation. In many cases, they are a sign of food sensitivities, particularly to dairy, gluten, and seed oils, manifesting as fluid retention and inflammation in the thin tissue around the eyes. An elimination diet often clears the darkness completely within 3 to 4 weeks. Signal 2. Premature wrinkling and loss of skin elasticity. Glycation, the process by which sugar molecules bind to collagen and degrade its structure, is one of the major drivers of premature skin aging. Chronic high blood sugar from a refined carb diet quietly destroys the collagen in your face long before your age would predict it. The skin's apparent age is a direct reflection of the average blood sugar of the last 10 years. Stabilize blood sugar, and the skin's repair mechanisms can keep up. And now signal number 1. The signal almost no dermatologist will ever mention. Sudden onset adult acne after age 30. Adult acne that arrives in your 30s or 40s without a clear cause is almost always a downstream signal of gut microbiome disruption, often triggered by antibiotic use, a course of birth control, chronic stress, or a major dietary change. The skin is asking you to repair the gut. Topical treatments will only suppress the surface symptom. The actual fix involves rebuilding the microbiome through fermented foods, plant fiber diversity, the removal of disruptors, and time. Patients who address the gut consistently see dramatic skin improvement that no cream produces, often within 90 days. That is 7 signals your skin is sending about your gut. The skin does not lie. The skin reports on what is happening internally with remarkable accuracy. The window of repair is short for some signals and long for others, but every one of them responds to the same upstream interventions. Whole plant foods, fiber diversity, fermented foods daily, removal of seed oils and added sugar, hydration, sleep. Skin clarity is a downstream consequence of internal health, not a separate problem to solve. If this investigation changed how you see your reflection, subscribe so you do not miss next week. We have a major investigation coming on the connection between your feet and your liver. Until then, stay curious, stay skeptical.